All right.
All right, welcome back to One-and-Done-athon. We're back with Batman Forever on the Genesis by faust4712. Faust, go ahead and take us through this.
Hello, everyone. You may have seen me at some GDQ events before, and now I present to you my creme de la creme of speedruns, and that is Batman Forever on the Sega Genesis. I got Grimshins here with me, if you want to say hey.
Hello, I'm Grimshins. You might recognize me from various dolphin-related GDQ events, but man, I'm excited to see this game. I hope everyone is excited to see the fourth best Batman game on the Sega Genesis.
For those of you who don't know, this game was made at the height of the popularity of Mortal Kombat, so it's made literally in the Mortal Kombat 2 engine. So that means difficulty really doesn't matter. Each difficulty level just spikes the aggressivity of the boss, of the enemies. But on easy, they actually become more defensive. So it actually makes it a little harder to speedrun the game when you play it on easy. And there's some interesting movement tech, and you guys will see it. It's pretty funny. I call it the Sonic roll. Yeah, timer will begin when I hit play the game, and it's a interesting thing that gets said when you hit play the game. So without further ado, this is Batman Forever. I'll count down from 5. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so we're going to play as Batman. No one wants to play as Robin.
Is there any particular gameplay reason for that, or just nobody wants to play as Robin?
It's just what I do because it's the fastest in the in-game menu.
All right, one thing I want everyone to pay attention to is every single enemy character in this game has a unique name. None of them repeat, and it's a pretty incredible amount of effort for a licensed movie game from 1995. This was developed by Probe Software, who were responsible for the conversions of the Mortal Kombat games on the Sega Genesis. As Faust mentioned, it's using the Mortal Kombat 2 engine. So it's kind of interesting seeing a fighting game engine being adapted to sort of a platformer. Yeah, sort of a brawler. But what I appreciate about this game is the digitized sprite work is excellent, and there are some pretty unique graphic effects. There's a lot of interesting stuff done with line scrolling to simulate texture mapping, and just a pretty interesting tech. Definitely a solid, late into the generation Genesis game.
All right. So there are certain screens that you have to defeat all the enemies, certain screens you don't gotta defeat any enemies. And yeah, as you clearly saw, some of them I just went through. And as you can see, the AI is being really, really defensive. That is strictly because it's on easy. And then later on in the levels, the game will just ramp up its difficulty even though we're on easy, and they will get aggro. All the enemies will just all of a sudden start throwing these weird glitch kicks that takes me out in one hit. This one guy in a yellow suit has this attack with these knives, and I don't know, I think the damage hitbox is just way, way out there. Oh my god, why are these guys being like this?
You'll notice that Faust occasionally will do some fancy footwork, just inching towards enemies to try to get them to attack him in order to get an opening. Just there'll be a lot of subtle AI manipulations in order to try to get them to stop blocking. And I like this room in particular just because of the perspective correct floor. It's a technique that was also used on Toy Story on the Genesis.
There we go. Boom, stage 1 done. This one is different from the SNES one because the SNES one has a cool map screen in between each level that's like Batman driving to the area. This one doesn't. Other than that, they're relatively the same. This one doesn't have a loading screen in between areas. That's cool. It's faster. All right, so we're going to need these flash pellets for this next level because the end scene is on the flying elevator from, if anyone remembers the movie right now, we're, you know, trying to get to Two-Face's henchmen who are taking over the first Gotham bank. And that guy who's like, oh, it's boiling acid. That elevator is what we're going to be like ending the level on.
I just appreciate how shiny the floors are. Good God, that is a mirror polish.
Mm-hmm. I mean, the fancy first Gotham bank, you gotta have the reps, right? Okay, so these are the Two-Face guys. They're kind of buttholes. They're the chainsaw dudes. Come on.
I'm pretty impressed with how this guy manages to conceal a chainsaw in skinny pants.
Yeah. And then pulls it out within like a half a frame window too. It's great. Got Darkseid and Midnight. All right, they went down fairly easy. They kind of give me trouble a little bit. But these yellow suit guys, oh my God, they have this attack with these knives, and they'll either throw it at the top of the ceiling and like hit you from a distance, or they'll just fire it straight at you. And when they fire it straight at you, I don't know why, but if I'm like really close to them when they do it, it just eats away all my health.
I like how we're into the vaguely Japanese themed character names now. You know, nothing says samurai or yakuza like a bright yellow suit.
Here's a good instance of seeing the Sonic roll, the bat roll.
Yeah, Faust is actually chaining these rolls together by queuing up an input on the very last frame of the roll animation. It's kind of similar to the infinite wing smash in Symphony of the Night, if you have any familiarity with that.
On dog. Luckily, this level has a lot of health drops in secret areas, like in the lights and stuff. So if you ever get in a pinch, don't worry.
Got somebody in chat pointing out that Samurai was a white guy. Yeah, that makes him the last samurai, you know, Tom Cruise.
That kick that guy's doing right there is deadly. That's one of those instances where it's gonna take away all my health. And every enemy can do that. It doesn't just have to be him. It can be any of them. They jump kick me and it takes me, I'm dead.
Man, I gotta give a shout out to the architect of the first Gotham Bank here, because just gigantic faces on the side of the building. That's where I want to put my money.
I hate when they corner me. Sometimes they'll get in these little trapped phases like this where one guy is walking behind a guy blocking, and then that guy won't stop blocking until I move a certain distance away. So I just kind of take him out like that.
Oh, we've got a good question here I don't know the answer to. Are the enemy names random for each screen, or are they fixed?
I believe they are fixed up until a certain point, because in the Wayne Manor level, there's like 3 names that repeat over and over again. So I think that stage might be glitched out, but they are supposed to be uniquely named. That was one of their pitches.
We've got our namesake on screen right now, Faust.
Oh, yeah. And now I'm gone. Bye.
Yeah, Grimshins doesn't show up until later. I love these names. Lathe, Sledge. Just, all right, pick your gangster name from the tool section at Home Depot.
We just robbed this Home Depot. What's your name? Drill. Stanley.
Wave, son.
Sledgehammer. That one's a cool name.
Ooh, Dreamstorm.
And then Void. These guys can be very aggressive right here. I don't know why Phantom and Chaos. They're really, really aggro.
Here, Chaos is
That guy was
got a
gonna-
Final Fantasy game upcoming.
That guy right there is about to do that attack that would have one and done me, but yay.
Hey, One-and-Done-athon.
So the attack I'm doing is actually on the block button. This game has literal Mortal Kombat input for special grab attacks. So if you watch my input viewer, you'll see what I'm doing. It's kind of like hitting forward, forward B, and then doing a half moon down. And that will make him grab them and do some weird grapple punch that takes out like a third to a half of their health. And that's like the main speed tech that you need. Because if not, some of these enemies' health bars are just drastically overpowered. Like you could be sitting there punching them over and over again until, I don't know, for like a minute, and then their health starts dwindling. All right, so here's the instance where we need to use these flash pellets. Because I just died. Because anytime you fall off this thing, you die.
I absolutely love the stun animation on these enemies.
I need to get in the mode. There we go. Good distance. We lost a life, but it's all good. We'll make it up. And this is definitely one of those games where the first two stages were some of the longest stages. This stage is really, really long.
At least it's not Adventures of Batman and Robin, where the second stage is 13 minutes long.
Yeah. They definitely took a bite out of this game's chapter book. They were like, oh. Oh no, died again. That's not good. Oh well, we'll make it up again. Realistically, I should only need 4 lives. Ah, that stage is done. Woo! Eating up in here, I'm sweating buckets.
It's because the gameplay is so hot. He's on fire.
All right. And so from here on out, we're always going to use the flash pellets. I know it's losing some time going in the menu and doing that, but it helps, trust me. I actually like this track. The music, I actually really like it. I don't, nothing else to say.
I like these names.
Cuddles.
Giggles, Chuckles, Cuddles. Custard
Oh
and
my
Bilbo
God.
there. Bilbo's a little bit out of left field.
Yeah,
Got some
someone must have
Tolkien
been Lord of
fans.
the Rings fans. Yeah. Hey, he killed that guy for me. Awesome. That will happen too a lot in this game. The enemy AI will throw attacks out there, and they don't care if their buddies are in there. And it'll just take them out.
I want to know what direction was given to Chainsaw's actor there for walking forwards. It's like,
Mm.
all right, have you ever played Lester the Unlikely?
Okay. Okay, so now we're moving on to 2 more chainsaw guys. And essentially this is kind of like a maze, but it's not really a maze. It's just getting to the top. Black hood and red hood.
I like that Red Hood is wearing a blue hood.
He's got red pants though.
Oh, yeah.
That counts for something, right?
It's
All right,
got
there's
to.
Reckless.
Puddles and puddles. This sounds like the nicknames for some very small, like, purse dogs.
Oh my God, Patches. He's stuck in that defense animation. Patches O'Houlihan. Skip that.
Oh,
Don't like
Ringo.
the riddle.
He's got great rhythm.
Okay. You're gonna act like that? You can fall to the oblivion.
And heist and larceny, now we're just getting into felony names.
Okay, so now we're gonna go up top and defeat these guys and stop a bomb. Even though that doesn't happen in the movie, it's Robin that actually takes out the bomb and takes it away. So, deep lore.
I'm glad that you're bringing that up because honestly, I can't remember anything that happens in the movie. So as far as I know, it's just what you see on screen here. This is the movie. The movie is just approximately 40 minutes of Batman punching clowns in brightly colored outfits.
All right, that stage is done. Woo! Don't worry, I've only given them mild to serious concussions. Now that's funny. Yeah, pretty much. That's what's going on. Oh, okay. Level 3 over. Now on to level 4. We're halfway through the game. All right, so this is Two-Face's lair. Once again, something that's not in the movie. Batman doesn't go there. The Riddler goes there.
You know, I suppose when your name is Evildoer, you've got no choice but a career in henching.
Of course. And same with Rioter. I feel like now they're giving up. These guys are buttholes. They are definite gatekeepers of this level. Same with the guys coming up in the next scene. One guy's called Tough Cy and Tough Tony. Those guys are rough. Gonna chain this guy in there since he keeps jumping around like a butthole. This guy, Tough Cy. Run!
See, I never knew that you could swing from those large, look like flathead screws on the rebar there, because
Yeah, that's essential for the the whole level.
they're very well camouflaged.
Oh
You'd
yeah,
think
they're
that-
definitely hidden in the background.
You'd think that you'd want to highlight that in the game. Tough Tony living up to his name here.
And then we're gonna see a familiar face. Oh, Big John.
Big John! I don't know, Big John's looking a little smaller than normal there.
So this is why I didn't really care about losing 2 lives on that stage. There's a little coin up here, and that'll give us an extra life and full health because we got the good side. If you get the scratch side, it doesn't get you don't get full health, but you still get a life. See, that guy just took out that guy pretty much. So he's just gonna sit there in that acid bath and then get taken out. Oh, that guy just took me out. 1 hit kill.
Ooh.
You guys saw it. You guys saw it. I didn't even do anything. I was flying in the air.
And the guy in the pink pants there has almost like an Ghouls and Ghosts Arthur neutral jump going on. Just lift both knees high as possible.
All right, now we got to play more serious. I thought I had another life to work with. See, and that's why the estimate gets bumped up, because the game will throw AI kills at you like that, like no other. All right, get around this, and then...
Well, you know, anybody
You do
who's
this
played the
fast
Genesis version of Mortal Kombat 2 knows that Probe is renown for very fair and consistent AI.
Ah, I thought I could make it. We tried. Oh my god, I just died again.
Oof. These guys are concealing some pretty nasty weapons.
Okay, we just need to not die on any other level. They are aggressive right
Oh,
now.
and they've got your roll trick down as well. This is... That was some Mortal
2
Kombat
kills in one
teleport
scene,
moves
my
right
God.
there, yeah.
Oh yeah,
This
he's
is
definitely fun
definitely
like that.
the strangest seed I've ever seen in terms of enemy behavior. I guess that's what they call the marathon luck.
And remember, this is on easy.
I appreciate Big Kev and Little Kev being almost exactly the same size.
So you just do this and let it roll. A teleport. Okay.
When did the henchmen learn how to teleport? That's day 3 of henching school.
Okay, sugar and spice, they're not nice. But we'll take them out easy. All right, sugar.
That's quite the strut, though. This is some aggressive boots. Really cool background, though. I love the lighting, the perspective on the floor, and I'm not sure we're gonna get to see it, but Two-Face's suit remains consistent despite the direction that he's facing. You know, it doesn't just do a sprite flip or anything like that. The black side and the pink side always remain on the same sides. But during the speed run, it doesn't matter. You don't see it because he never changes directions, insofar as I've seen.
Yeah, pretty much just a... I wouldn't even say it's a mirror swap, but it kind of is. I don't know. It's weird.
It's like we could have just
Game has
used
a lot
hardware
of-
sprite flipping, but, you know, we're going to use the extra memory.
All right, so here we're gonna try and dupe this one enemy to throw a black hole under us, and we're gonna try and get into the top of this area because that is where the loading zone for the boss of this level is. So we're gonna try and do that. The guy that you saw spit that like bubble at us, we're gonna try and dupe him to throwing this black hole like anywhere in this area. Okay, don't do that.
He knows you want him to do it. You shouldn't have announced it. He heard you.
Ah, and there's another kill.
Ooh.
Wow. Come on, throw the black hole. I know you got it in ya.
And we really want this enemy to drop the black hole because that'll allow Faust to fall directly into the loading zone and trigger the end of this area. Otherwise, he's going to have to...
Okay.
And
over there.
there we
All
go. Excellent.
Oh no, don't go up there. He's gonna launch a thug. I don't want a thug. Oh no.
Oh, there we are, Thug. I don't know what I was expecting.
Okay. Give me that full health. Give me that extra life. And get me out of here. Woo!
Well, if nothing else, I'll say that I'm learning some new things about this game this run.
Yeah, it's hard. Speed game, the speed tech of it, though, is really good. Mitigates a lot of the buffoonery. So there could be a hard lock that happens on this stage. Just forewarning. We'll know by the time we get to this one section if this enemy's name is all messed up. But if that's the case, there is a level select that I didn't know about until like 2 weeks ago. And that will be our backup if it happens.
Not sure I would want to get into a fight with somebody named Dribbly.
No, we got some Buzzard, Storm, Crow. Storm Crow.
Like some of these
don't you dare
enemy
kill me.
names, these groups of enemy names feel like sections of Typing of the Dead, you know, where it'll just give you a bunch of themed words.
Grocery list.
Ah, yes. The dynamic duo of Maelstrom and Joe.
All right, good. Get that health. Okay, so we're gonna look for this guy. His name is Cinder. If there's a missing C, we are boned. That means that the game is in full glitch mode and anything could happen. Come on, load up.
Okay, you're safe.
Yep, we're safe. We're safe. We're good. We're gonna die though.
Don't have to worry about his cousin Ender.
Why is that guy jumping, kicking at me, man? I had to like fear for my other life. Okay, then this last guy, Chrome. Ah, get out of that. All right. Yeah, that's how you end that level.
He's not a necromancer, he's just Necroman.
We're gonna go get a
Ran
full
out of
health
letters.
up here. Riddle me this. Got to be on the lookout for some subways that are coming. These electric things.
Evil Death is the coolest villain name that I have ever heard.
He's also being a butthole.
Yeah, that was some pretty impressive blocking.
Oh, there's a black. Oh, I didn't hear the train because I have headphones on.
How do you dodge the train in this section?
You block.
That is not what I would have expected.
Oh my god, this stage is horrifying me right now. Why?
And in addition to the enemies, you've got to deal with some of the
Oh.
electricity arcing on the third rail. Which leads me to believe that this was based off of the Washington, D.C. Metro.
Cool. Shoot, we might have to level select just because I die. That's not what I want to do. That's just an invalidated run altogether. At that point, it's just showcasing to you guys.
Why do you suppose he was called Fireball?
Because he shoots fireballs.
It's a little on the nose.
Oh, cool. I needed that full health too. The game is just like, no.
You good.
2 stages away. Oh, Wayne Manor. Let's hope this goes well, guys and gals. Give me that full health. All right, you're gonna see Angelo and Antonio like a lot of times. Dude, are you serious right now?
Man, these guys have been aggressive.
Well, we're probably gonna have to level select.
There no continues in this game?
No, once you're dead, you're dead. Game over.
Ooh, hard game over. Kind of getting some Castlevania vibes from Wayne Manor here.
What? Cool. Jesus. They're just decimating me. They just want me to die. The game just wants it to end. This happens. I'm serious, this happens.
Yeah,
the game knows and it wants it to end. Luckily, there's one up right there.
Proud tradition in games developed by Probe. This is like when you start Mortal Kombat 2 and it's like, oh yeah, 30 credits, that'll easy. Then you get to Kintaro.
Ah.
Jerome and Knacker have an interesting strategy there.
These guys too in the yellow suits. Remember I told you guys about how there it is.
Oof.
Like I can't even mention it and they do it. Oh my god, are you kidding me? They're just
the flank. I love how the game teases you, though, with the Batmobile in the background there. Thinking, oh, hell yeah, finally gonna get to drive this, and then no.
Nah.
No.
Only Batman would use a gun.
Oh no, Rebel Rob and the Nacho Kid just got back from knocking over the bank.
Arbuckle and Jinx.
Ah, yes, Jinx Arbuckle, John's sister.
Whee! Oh no, we're gonna die. Oh no.
Ooh.
No! Oh, shot by the laser, dead.
Okay, well, that's why the developers included a level select.
Eight. My god. Alright, so it's left, up, left, A, B. That's it. Alright, so we were on level 7. I mean, I could make it to where it's one-hit kill, but that's really cheating, and we ain't about that. This is just purely for the level.
We only allow for a moderate amount of cheating.
Yep, GG's. F in the chats. This game just had it out.
I think everything would have gone a whole lot better if you'd picked Robin.
I cursed it by saying that, didn't I?
Yeah. Dunk on me, will you?
Oh my god. Yeah, see? Take me into your home and not use me out, huh? Oh, that guy's gonna do it again. Why? Wow, okay, that was very clean. Why couldn't it have been like that the whole time?
I've got this theory that Genesis games just know, sort of intrinsically, what you want them to do, and then they do the exact opposite. It's part of that blast processing.
That, or I have this theory that if you're, I seriously think if you beat it too fast, or if you're going too fast, the game has measures.
You know, it wouldn't surprise me, because I feel like it might actually be a feature of the Mortal Kombat engine where the difficulty can get underflowed. So you pick easy and the game's like, you meant hard, right?
Yeah, this is the hardest difficulty, you mean, right?
I really don't think I'm making that up either. I'm gonna need to look that up later.
No, I 100% think this is the problem of this game. Like, there's no reason these guys should be this difficult. Look at that! I would have been dead.
Oh, and no emulators here. Speedrun on OG hardware.
Yeah. OG hardware, OG cart. The only thing that's digital is this USB input viewer that I have hooked up to my controller, which is then hooked up into my Model 1. So that way you can actually see what I'm pressing.
Which I think is pretty nice, because that shows everyone how precise the timing with chaining together the rolls is. Also makes it easier for anybody who wants to pick up this game.
He speaks and the game wrecks him. I absolutely agree to that statement too. I should just not speak. Oh, okay. I was like, what's going on? Why is the screen paused? That's because he's grabbed me. What is this guy, like, really aggressive right now? Go away, both of you.
You know, in a marathon
I have beaten this
setting,
game without it. My PB and world record is 34 minutes and some odd seconds, and that was like
that was a beautiful
run. I remember.
run.
I was like,
that
oh my god,
run.
Everything is going well.
But if a run can't go well, at least it can demonstrate what can happen in the game. You know, if you can't be good, be entertaining.
Mm-hmm. I hate this laser. The defense laser that supposedly Bruce put in there, but then it's killing him.
Yeah, I guess he didn't read the manual.
There's Antonio again. Baracus. B.A. Baracus.
Oh. And Hannibal, but spelled like the bite. Guess that's Hannibal, what did you have after you crossed the Alps? Hannibal.
In my opinion, I think the Genesis version is better. I always say that, but I think it truly is because the music and audio sounds way gloomier and darker, and the tone of it is very much what a Batman game should be like. And the inputs on this 6-button controller, they're like buttery smooth with this game. If you play this game on the SNES, you know.
Yeah, a lot of SNES games had some nasty problems with input lag, and I mean, I tend to agree with you on the overall aesthetic of this game. I think that's the general grittiness of the Genesis graphics kind of fits the mood a little better. There's a lot of cool stuff going on in the background of this level, though. I really like the line scrolling used to simulate the waves, and overall just very atmospheric.
Yeah. All right, so this is Claw Island. There's going to be some sections where it's one-hit kills on the floor, but we're going to try and avoid those and use them to kill the enemies really fast. All right, Slim Jim, Pringle, and Chaz.
I think the developers were hungry when they came up with these names. Either that or just looking around the office. Oh man, it's so hard to come up with names, and just check his desk. Ah, Pringle, yeah, that'll work.
This guy jumping the whole time is annoying me. Jump into that black hole, I dare ya. It may sound better, but what may sound clear and may sound better doesn't exactly fit the tone. And then therefore it's not better. I can have a clean looking movie with the best digital sounds and graphics and the best camera lenses and filters, but if the story and acting is horrid, it's a bad movie.
And let me tell you, I don't think bad movie when I think Batman Forever.
You jest.
Looks like Tricky D is living up to his name there.
Ah, don't kill me, don't kill me. Yeah, do the block. Yeah. So the AI is just programmed in this point to just literally try and throw you into those pits. That's why they throw those pink Riddler men at you, because their main attack is to do this stun grab and then uppercut you. Kind of like Scorpions Get Over Here, but really, really crappy. Okay, so here's like the last puzzle of the game. They like had to throw this in there for some reason, and it's on a weird timer that resets if you go all the way to the right and then all the way back to the left.
And this room, Faust needs to light up a whole bunch of Riddler lanterns, I guess you'd call them. Got to swing from these jelly bean looking things that are on a timer, of course. It's the last level. Why wouldn't they be?
Every time you touch them, it reactivates the timer. So that's why I kind of like try and phase through them at least on the way back as well. All right, and we got the timer. Hell yeah. Okay, I think we did it to where we're just gonna get the Riddler to come out. Yep. All right, so if you do some weird trick and defeat that guy, well, it's not even a trick. If you just defeat the first hologram before the second hologram appears, then the Riddler just spawns. But if both of the holograms appear, then you have to fight like a whole nother set of hologram dudes before the Riddler comes out. So we got to face Two-Face one more time. And then we're going to have a big claymation enemy come through, and he is grotesque.
Big
but we're going to try
riddle.
and dupe him with this. We kind of want to, yes, he's doing his health checks like right now. Okay, so sometimes he won't do that. Him grunting like that is him gaining health. And since we just started, he already used up all of his health checks. So even if he does that grunt check again, it's not even going to heal him anymore. So that's awesome. This is beautiful RNG right now.
At least the
bad it
game
just
finally
happened to
decided to
happen
play nice.
Yeah, I was like, what the? Let's play nice on the last level.
Right now, Faust is using that sweep kick in order to bait him into a jump, and then he can just uppercut him. And yeah, which is very similar to what you can do against the big boss enemies in Mortal Kombat games like Goro and Kintaro. So, you know, that's another little connection to Mortal Kombat, other than the engine.
It's also, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It still works, so
Yeah.
we're gonna use it. Because this guy can take you out in like 2 punches. 1 hit, 2 hits, dead.
Just imagine what he could do if he didn't skip leg day.
Probably have a lot longer of a jump. Hey, and that's it. We're done. Timer done. GG.
GG.
Good thing I put a 45 estimate because I knew that would happen for some reason.
Yeah, you know,
Knew
marathon
it
luck.
happened.
Pretty much exactly perfect.
Yeah. Whew. Telling
Oh.
you guys, check this game out speedrun wise. I don't have a tutorial for it, but I do actively talk about it whenever anyone hits me up on Discord or in the Cyger Crew channel. There was the runner who had the world record for the Super Nintendo version of this. He did submit a time that beat my world record time for this game, but their video that they submitted, there was no audio from level 6 onwards. So it's like,
That's
man, it's like
that's
there is the
worst.
potential. So that's what I'm pretty much trying to tell you guys, is that there is the potential out there to beat my time by at least 2 minutes. His was 2 minutes faster than mine. So anyone else out there that wants to pick it up, I encourage it. I will teach you anything and everything that I know about this game, and maybe we can find some other stuff about it and hopefully drag this down to like a 25-minute run. That's my goal.
Yeah.
That would be pretty spectacular. Yeah, you know, for as much flack as this game gets, and just in general, I find it to be pretty charming. Like, there's a lot to like about the game, and I think as a speed run, it's pretty awesome because it's got some really cool speed tech in it. You've got the you know, sort of exciting element of the RNG. You know what? I mean,
how's the AI going to react?
Yeah.
Literally every AI runs on a certain specific pattern. It's none of them are the same. So every time you fight an enemy, it's going to be something different. It keeps you on your toes. Like, it's a very, you got to pay attention run.
Yeah, it was certainly a very ambitious game.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys for having me. This was fun. Goodbye forever.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for coming on and showing it off. You know, I'm glad you made it through. I'm sorry you had to level reset that one time, but you know, we do some backups sometimes. But
yeah, that's what happens.
Exactly. But you know, goodbye forever, Faust. Hope to see you again in another GDQ event.
Hopefully this game.
Yeah, hopefully this game. Hey, you know. And we're gonna go to a quick break. We'll be right back with Blade 2. So, looking for some movie tie-ins, more movie tie-ins. So we'll see you all in a little bit.